Hello, so this is a simple system monitoring application written in Python. So our goal is to collect system metrics and expose them through API. Here we are using Kubernetes, Docker, Python. Okay, so the purpose of the project is that application focuses on basic system level metrics like CPU, memory, and disk. These are the core metrics used by most monitoring systems. So the idea is to understand how monitoring works at the fundamental level. So here we have a folder structure as like we have API collectors and Kubernetes. We have a Docker file and main Python file and README and requirement files. So first I'll open this collectors. We have system info and process info. So this system information file is responsible for collecting the system metrics from operating system. Here we collect CPU usage. CPU percent tells us how busy the system is over the time. Memory is a matrix which tells us that how much RAM is being used and how much is available. Available memory is especially important to detect memory process. So this is how we can check. So the total memory, available memory, used memory, and memory percentage. So, and lastly, disk usage shows us how much storage is consumed. Disk issues are critical because once the disk is full, application can fail. So why does this monitoring agents exist? So monitoring agents exist because usually don't it doesn't fail suddenly, they degrade gradually. CPU increases, memory fills, disk usage grows. By collecting these metrics continuously, teams can detect problems early. So then we have API. So instead of printing metrics to the terminal, we expose them through the REST API using the FastAPI. For example, there are endpoints to fetch the system metrics, disk metrics. This makes data accessible for to the other systems. So if we want to see the output, we can check in terminal. So here, if we run our main file, Python file, it will show us that it is running on Ubicon. And if we open this URL, so our collected data was exposed as JSON. Any monitoring tool or dashboard can so that any monitoring tool or dashboard can consume this format. Now we will explain the architectural flow. So back to the project folder view. At higher level, the flow is very simple. I write the folder views. So here mainly the flow is very simple. The collector collects the metrics from the OS, exposes them via an API, and allow other systems to consume them. This is the basic pattern followed by most operating monitoring agents. So this project focuses on understanding the monitoring fundamentals. The more advanced tools can be added later, but the core idea remains the same.